Welcome to After Dark Stories. Here we explore the natural and supernatural. If you like these multi-part videos, please subscribe, as I will be posting full stories and episodes. Here we explore the natural and supernatural. If you like these multi-part videos, please subscribe, as I will be posting full stories and episodes. But don't worry, each story has its own playlist just for your pleasure. Now sit back, relax, and let's explore the unknown. Chapter 6: A Fortuitous Turn. With her car running smoothly, Clara felt as if she finally had the power to conquer the storm. As she prepared to leave, she turned to Jake once more. "Would you like to join me for some hot cocoa at my family's place when we get there? I'd hate to think you stood out here in the cold for nothing." Jake's smile widened at her offer. "I'd love that, but only if you don't mind my company." "Of course not. It would be nice to celebrate this little victory," she said with a laugh. As Clara followed Jake's lead back onto the road, the world around them burst with the soft glow of headlights against the falling snow. She felt lighter, her heart buoyed by the unexpected companionship. The heaviness of the evening was washed away by the macabre beauty of the winter scenery. The road was a challenge, the visibility nearly non-existent, but they drove carefully, side by side, as Jake guided her through the best routes. With each mile that passed, Clara couldn't shake the feeling that fate had intervened to bring them together on this snowy night. Chapter 7: A Night to Remember. Finally, they approached Clara's family home, a charming cottage nestled on the outskirts of Willow Creek, surrounded by tall trees shimmering with snow. As they pulled into the driveway, she felt a wave of fondness washing over her. The twinkling lights framed the house, and the smoke curling from the chimney created a picture from a holiday postcard. "This is it," Clara said, her excitement bubbling. "Welcome to my family's winter wonderland." As Clara stepped out of her car, she was greeted by a blast of warmth from the house. The familiar scents of pine and cinnamon wafted through the air, beckoning her inside. Jake stepped out as well, his presence warm against the chill. Clara led the way, her heart racing for a whole new reason. The anticipation of the evening ahead was sweet with possibilities. She pushed the door open, revealing the cozy interior, firelight flickering, the sounds of her family echoing softly through the halls. "Mom! Dad! I'm home!" Clara called excitedly, her tone brimming with joy. "Clara!" came the delighted response from her parents, who quickly made their way to the entrance. They enveloped her in a warm embrace, noticing the subtle glow of happiness in her eyes. "Did you make it through the storm?" her mother asked, giving Clara one last squeeze before stepping back. "We were starting to worry." "I did, but not without some help," Clara said, gesturing towards Jake. "Oh." Her parents' eyes shifted to Jake, now standing at the threshold, looking slightly bashful. "Welcome. Thank you so much for helping our daughter." "Thank you for having me," Jake replied, his voice sincere and modest. Clara could see her parents warming to him immediately. Clara guided Jake inside, and the ambiance transformed from the hectic pace of the storm to the soothing essence of home. She watched as her parents invited him to join their family gathering, eager to get to know the stranger who had come to her rescue. Chapter 8: Coco and New Friendships. As Clara's mother bustled into the kitchen to prepare hot cocoa, Clara took a moment to talk to Jake. "I'm so glad you're here," she said, grateful for the unexpected turn of events. "Me too. I didn't expect my night to end up like this," he said, looking around fondly. "Your family seems great." They shared small anecdotes, laughter spilling over the sounds of mugs clinking and her siblings chatting animatedly in the background. As they sipped their cocoa, Clara felt herself opening up in ways she hadn't anticipated. The warmth of the cocoa matched the glow of the fire, and the friendly banter from her family made her feel at home. "So, what do you do for fun?" Clara asked, genuinely interested. "I enjoy hiking and photography," Jake replied, a glint of passion igniting his voice. "Especially in winter. There's nothing like capturing the beauty of freshly fallen snow." "I love that. I've always wanted to try winter photography," she said, her excitement growing. "Maybe we can go shooting together sometime." "I'd like that," Jake said, his eyes twinkling. "You'll have to show me some of your favorite spots around here." Their conversation flowed seamlessly, and before long they felt like old friends, sharing stories and personal experiences. Her family watched, bemused and happy that Clara had found a moment of connection in such an unlikely setting. Chapter 9. A Night to Remember. As the night wore on, the conversations deepened, and Clara and Jake found themselves on the porch, looking out at the snow-laden garden. "Thank you for making sure I got home safely," Clara said, her voice sincere. "I wouldn't have enjoyed this night nearly as much without you." "I'm just glad everything worked out so well," he said, glancing towards her. "It's nice to meet someone who shares the same interests. I'd love to explore more of the area." "Then you have to come back. After the holidays we can go hiking or even capture those winter landscapes," Clara suggested eagerly, her excitement bubbling once more. "I'd love that," he said softly. The mood shifted into something deeper, an unspoken understanding weaving between them. "You know, this night started off in such a scary place, but now—" Clara hesitated, searching for words. "I feel like this snowy night brought something beautiful into my life." Jake looked at her, the warmth in his gaze flickering like the flames in the fireplace nearby. "Maybe it gave us both a little bit of luck." Chapter 10. The End of One Journey, the Start of Another. As the evening reached its climax and the stars peeked through the remnants of the storm clouds above, Clara felt a sense of closure and hope. Her journey had become more than just getting home from college. It was about connection, kindness, and unexpected moments of joy amidst the chaos of life. When Jake finally prepared to leave, Clara felt a pang of reluctance at the thought of his departure. "Thank you again for everything," she said, a sincerity weighing in her voice as they stepped into the snow. "This night turned out better than I could have imagined." He smiled, a warmth embedded in his eyes. "I had a great time too. Let's keep in touch. It'd be great to meet up again." Clara nodded, smiling back as they exchanged numbers. The night was filled with surprises. No one had anticipated that a car breakdown would lead to newfound friendship and the potential for something more. As Jake walked away, Clara felt the magic of the night wrap around her, a mix of cold wind and warmth in her heart. She looked back one last time, watching him fade into the night, a flicker of hope igniting in her soul. Epilogue: The Road Ahead. In the following weeks, as the holidays passed, Clara and Jake kept in touch, their conversations blossoming into something deeper, friendship growing solid roots. They planned hikes together, captured snowy landscapes, and shared more moments that held the promise of adventure. The storm that night had changed everything. It had brought her an unexpected companion who would walk with her into the next chapter of her life. Clara realized that sometimes it took a broken-down car and a flurry of snow to discover the beauty of human connection and the surprising directions in which life could lead. As winter wore on, Clara found herself looking forward to the future. She learned to embrace the unknown, just as she had embraced the storm that night. each new day opening a door to opportunities, all waiting to be explored. And it all began with a simple act of kindness on a snowy night. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. This will really help the channel grow. Always stay safe, but most of all, stay curious. Until next time.